Hi John, thank you for joining us. Can you just give me your thoughts in the match, please?
Aye, listen, I'm really disappointed that it actually feels like defeat near the end. We're 2-0 up. I thought we played some really good football in the first half, created some really good chances. You look at the ones we missed, I think Blair makes a good save from Hendo through, touch it onto the post, we hit the bar, we miss a one-on-one, we don't hit the target, another opportunity. So I think there's maybe 5 or 6 chances that we should take, we don't, and then Regan has a good bit of play, fires into Hendo scores, and you get yourself in a lead. At that point I thought, okay, there'll be more chances, make sure we take them. And I thought that Hendo's claiming it's a pass, I thought it was a pass for the Kev's goal. Kev's really composed in front of goals and we go 2-0 up. At that point you're just seeing it to half time and don't give Stirling any hope, but we concede that it's a sloppy goal. We dive in the close side, ball gets switched to the back post, we think it's out but we don't react to it, and when we don't react to it obviously they score at the back post. And at that point it's obviously a case of how we react to conceding a goal. We hadn't conceded the league goal, and I said that to the players at half time. The first 15-20 minutes Stirling obviously on the front foot, they had confidence from scoring the goal, and we weathered the storm. We had some really good chances after that. I think we just need to be more ruthless. I said that to the players, we need to be really ruthless in front of goal, and when we take our chances it becomes a different game. Unfortunately we don't, and we get caught crossing the box, we don't defend the back post well, and it ends up level. And near the end we're going, we've got again another 2 or 3 chances. I think Kev's got a chance, Smithy's got a chance, I think Conor Murray's also got a chance, and then we obviously miss a penalty as well. So it wasn't for the want of trying, it's disappointing. I think we need to be clinical, that's the takeaway from the day. We need to be really clinical. I said that last week, coming away from a home game 1-0, we need to be more clinical and ruthless in front of goal, and today we weren't, and we've paid for it.
Obviously during the game there was Stirling changed the formation, we went 3 at the back just before they scored the second goal. Did that alter your decision making at all?
No, I don't think it altered the decision making. I thought obviously just before they scored that they were a threat, and it became a case of how we could stop that threat and also be an attacking threat at the same time. And I thought we were an attacking threat throughout the game, and it was a case of if we got the next goal, the game would have been dead. And fair play to Stirling, they get the goal and it puts us in the back foot, but I've got to give my players credit, they came again, but I don't think their formation change had any bearing on what we were going to do, because I thought at the point, I thought Ewan Henderson was great today, and it was a case of can we get him isolated in a 1v1 situation.
And in terms of the clinical piece, how do you address that with the amount of chances that you're creating? The style of football is obviously working. You need to be there to miss the chances. How do you address that and get the finishes?
It's just encouraging the players to continue to do the first part, and then make sure the second part goes in. Again, once it happens and they get confidence from continually doing it and continually hitting the net, then it becomes more ruthless, more confidence, and then it builds momentum. They're actually going on the pitch knowing that they're going to score. We're just now, I think maybe we're second guessing ourselves when we're throwing goals, or maybe trying to be too precise rather than just hitting the target or trying to hit corners. But again, it's making sure that the players know that they're getting into those situations because of the runs that others are making in the play before that.
And what's everybody feeling the best in at the moment?
It feels like a defeat. It feels like a defeat. When you go 2-0 up, and as I said, the goal before half time changes the game. It gives Stirling hope and something to play for in the second half, and it also obviously takes our boys a wee bit of time to get to grips with the fact that they thought the ball was out. But that's not an excuse. We have to deal with that. We have to get on with that. The referee and the linesman gave a decision, then we move on. But the overriding feeling in his dressing room is it feels like a defeat. So we have to bounce back. We're ready to go. I know next week's a break from league duty, but we've got a difficult tie away to Coleraine in the cup.
Also last night the transfer window closed for the club. There's no new incoming players. Was there any progress made over the course of last week?
Aye, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Obviously, last night. I mean, I think we agreed deals. Sorry, for I think it was 4 or 5 players over the piece. We tried. Unfortunately, players either decided to stay where they were and try and fight for their place in their own team, or decided to go elsewhere, which is it's annoying because obviously we targeted certain players and we felt they could come in. But we need to continue to graft away from here and see what becomes available. Not all knows some just need to a bit of time to think about it, because obviously the loan window's still open for our league, so we have to continue to work hard and convince these players that this is the right option.
On the basis of the loan window still being open, are you hopeful that there'll still be some incoming players?
Yeah, I'm very hopeful. I have to be. We've good discussions over the last 3 or 4 days about players coming, and it just becomes a case of they want to stay and fight for their place at their own club just now, and if it doesn't materialise, then they'd consider. I get it, I totally understand it, but at the same time I'm frustrated with it, because I would have loved them to be part of today.
Okay John, thanks very much for your time.
Cheers, thank you.